Heard a good saying earlier, all about improving your life by 1% daily. Here's what I think. After doing a number of these videos, a bit of the feedback I'm getting at is like, you wear the same clothes in every single one of your videos. And I don't exactly wear the same clothes in every single one of my videos, but I pretty much do. So I have this kind of philosophy. It comes from a friend of mine, a guy called Garvin C. Smith. He talks about improving your days or improving the quality of your life by 1% daily. Or either that or making your life that little bit easier the following day by 1%, so that you go into the next day with a head start, and so a compounding result can start to kick in. So I didn't just read an interview with Mark Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs about them wearing the same things every day. It's actually something that kind of came to me naturally enough, in that I just kind of liked wearing black jeans, black t-shirts or white t-shirts, pretty much the same all the time, because hell, it's just simple. And I've kind of applied the philosophy as much as I can. I really believe this saying, you know, from Fight Club, when Brad Pitt talks about things that you don't own, things own you. And so I'm really, really conscious of, I'm probably somewhat of a minimalist, that I'm really conscious of just having what I need, being as light as possible. And so that I'm not worried, or I'm not drained, or I'm not stressed by the things that I have. The things that I have are very functional in terms of getting me to where I want to go. Kind of thing I really believe that is, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you need to have as much focus as possible. So if you're getting up in the morning worrying about what the hell you're going to wear, that's a distraction. So you just know what you're going to wear. Similarly speaking, like, take for example, like, I used to have a car. I don't have a car now, but I used to have this car. I saved up. I really wanted an Audi A5 Sportline coupe, and God, I remember saving up and really, really wanting that. And then when I got it, it felt great, but after a little while, after I had paid a couple of parking fines, after I had to fix the bumper because I went over a speed bump too fast, after I'd insured it, I taxed it, I paid petrol every week, it became a pain in the ass. And I remember, like, if I got clamped, that would dictate how I felt that day. I'd obviously feel horrible. The days when I get into the car and I'd realize I'd have to fill the tank up with petrol, similarly speaking, I felt a bit pissed off. And I remember that actually this used to have quite a determining factor in terms of how I felt that day. Similarly speaking, when I did the maths on it, taking into account depreciation, it actually cost me. The car, when I broke down the figures, I had this CFO that I was working with at the time, a guy called Paul Phillips, and we did the figures, and it cost about 300 quid a week. Now, if I didn't use the car at all and I just taxied around, I'd spend, what, max 100 quid? In effect, leaving the car aside and getting chauffeured around the place saved me 200 quid a week. So it's weird when you think of it like that, but if you think about it like that, you can either have this big weighty responsibility that's costing you a fortune, or you can just get chauffeured around the place by taxis, and it'll actually save you money. So I've kind of built my environment around me and my kind of personal things all in line with that, to make every day a little bit easier than the previous one, to make decisions all the more simple to make. And I've applied it to personal life and similarly speaking in business. We try to be as efficient as possible. Now, it's a bit boring when you're looking at an office environment like this and it's maybe a bit clinical, and we maybe need to get a bit more personality in, but it's something that's allowed me really, really focus and progress. And it's something that I felt there's value in sharing it, because not a lot of people think like that. Not a lot of people think when it comes to a car about the depreciation, about the tax, about the insurance, about the maintenance, about the parking fees, about all those costs, and then weighs them up against another medium that they could use. And hell, I hope there's some value in that. That's what this is hopefully all about. So let me know your thoughts, and thank you very much for watching.